Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler for each series of these I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff and drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie, it's another holiday sub sandwich. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today? It happens to be my cool crab shirt. Look at the cool crab. So cool. It's got sunglasses. That's how you know how he's cool. Oh, what is a cool crab shirt, though? Cool crab shirt is just a cool crab shirt. There's genuinely nothing more to it than that. I saw it as a meme a few years ago, like maybe about 3 years ago, while I was perusing the internet, and it was just a cool crab, and I was like, I like the cool crab. To me, it looks like it was probably like a screensaver or something at some point, but I don't know. I just thought it was cool. I like the crab. I like the crab with the sunglasses, and I was just like, I bet I could find a shirt for that. And sure enough, it turned out that, yeah, somebody was already going over there and selling the design, so cool crab shirt. And I went over there, I kind of lost track of it for a while, because I have a million billion shirts, you see. And it turned out that it was like kind of behind this one chair, so cool crab shirt. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Well, like I said, we are doing a sub sandwich review, and it happens to be a holiday sub sandwich review because of the time I'm doing this, we're just days away from Thanksgiving. And I already did a Thanksgiving turkey sub from Firehouse Subs, and I did the turkey pickle witch sub from Jimmy John's. So I've already got a couple seasonal-ish, subs in the bag. But apparently, boom, 7-Eleven decided to throw their hat into the race because we have the 7-Eleven Holiday Harvest Hoagie. Holiday Harvest Hoagie. Say that 10 times fast. Which consists of smoked turkey and ham with cranberry Dijonnaise sauce, white cheddar cheese, and our signature stuffing hoagie roll. Ooh, sounds pretty neat. And what with this being a sub sandwich review, I do have to preface it real quick with 3 things. Number 1, for over 3 years now, I've been going on sub sandwich adventures. And what that means is I've been going out to basically every place that sells sub sandwiches, be they chain locations, delis, Walmart, 7-Eleven, what have you. I've been trying out their sub sandwiches. I've been reviewing them. I've been posting them to my YouTube channel. And I'm such a nice guy. I don't just post them to my YouTube channel. And that's where the second part comes into play. Because I go over there. I actually have an entire playlist called Subs for Subs where I post up all of my sub sandwich reviews. And I've been doing that now for, again, over 3 years. Over 3 years, I managed to stick with it. They all end up in that particular spot. I have over 100 sub sandwich reviews in that playlist. That's where number 3 comes to play, though, because maybe you're greedy, maybe you even want more sub sandwich review and goodness. All you have to do, folks, is wait until Sunday. Why? Because Sunday is sub day. That's the day when I go over there and I upload my sub sandwich reviews to the YouTube. They end up in the playlist for all of you to enjoy. But anyway, let's try a sub sandwich from 7-Eleven. I want to say I might have even had this at one point. I don't know, though. So I used to eat sub sandwiches from Subway fairly often because I'm kind of a night owl type of individual. But it's been a little while, so. Alright. And then, I don't think there's going to be a way that this looks sexy, but it's a decent amount of turkey and stuff in there, so I'll do it like this. Let's give it a go. Interesting. Yeah, there's like a stuffing taste to it. I guess that's baked into the fucking hoagie roll. That's interesting, man. Because, like, it's there. You get, like, a little bit of that sort of, that stuffing seasoning, right? And it's pervasive throughout the entire thing. But it's not, like, crazy punchy or anything like that. It's more of, like, an accent that kind of plays throughout the entire experience. That's actually pretty cool. I like that idea. Got cranberries. I like the cranberries. They actually have nice flavor to them. Like, they have a proper cranberry bite to them. They got a little tanginess to them. I like this. That's actually pretty good. Ham, cranberry juice, nice. Yeah, okay. And yeah, you got a mix of turkey and ham, I guess. I mean, the turkey and ham, they're decent. It's obviously not going to be like proper deli ham, proper deli turkey. But to its credit, you get a good amount of it. And even with the other strong flavors going on, like the stuffing, and especially the cranberry is definitely the strongest flavor. But even aside from that, you do still taste the meat, Again, it's not like super crazy, amazing meat, but like credit where it's due, especially for a pre-made sub from fucking 7-Eleven. Yeah. I can honestly get down with this. This is perfectly fine. It's tasty. Every part of it is pretty well represented. I like the inventive nature of certain elements, like the stuffing hoagie. And even the cranberry Dijonnaise. Like, I like the fact that, yeah, it's got that, fruity aspect. Somewhat sweet, somewhat tangy. But then it's also just got the Dijonnaise aspect of it. To kind of... So it's not, like, overly sweet or anything like that. Yeah, credit where it's due. I like this quite a bit. Plus, it's kind of my breakfast, so. Okay. Well. Lego, damn it. 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Honestly, I'm going to have to go with yes and yes. I think for me personally, 7-Eleven, their subs, they're not typically anything to write home about. They're passable. They tend to be like a step up from like a straight up gas station sub, although it depends on the gas station. But, they're not particularly impressive. They're more holdovers than anything else. But some of the specialty ones that they put out, like this one, and some of the ones that I've reviewed in the past, because I have reviewed other subs from them, they get a little inventive, they give it a little razzle-dazzle, and they're able to build something that's, definitely a marked improvement over their normal offerings. I would say that this really kind of personifies it. Like, yeah, it's not a really super duper good sub. Like, compared to the Thanksgiving turkey Firehouse sub, I mean, that was definitely miles better, for sure. The stuffing had more flavor to it. The turkey was really a highlight. It had a cranberry aspect to it too, but it was, a little bit different. Yeah. But we're not talking about, an actual place where, this is a pre-made sub, And the fact that, like I said, they got a little inventive, they got a little fun with it. And at the end of the day, they were still willing to put in a good amount of ham, good amount of turkey. Like, yeah, I would get this again. Especially if I'm just, like, doing some overnight shit or, like I said, I'm just out and about at night or something. I would absolutely get this again. Like, because, well, yeah, Firehouse sub version is better. I don't even have a Firehouse sub that close to where I live. let alone if I want one at 3 a.m. So there is a convenience factor, but it's honestly pretty nice tasting. And if I'm recommending it, like, sure, man, it's not a bad sub at all. You know, again, it's nothing great, and if you're, you know, like a snub, or if you're a sub snob, I gotta make that work into something. But if you're a sub snob, you know, obviously it's not gonna be your bag. But for being a pre-made sub from 7-Eleven, honestly, it's way better than it has a right to be. And I really do have to give them credit for, you know, incorporating those elements to make it feel seasonal, make it feel like a holiday type of deal. Again, credit where it's due. But anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, spend this rest of the year, folks. Go over there themselves a truly Thanksgiving-tastic rest of your life. At the time I post this, though, I believe we will be past Thanksgiving because I have to post this next Sunday. But whatever. And if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, then whatever tastic rest of your life. Whatever works for you. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully, do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final, very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, folks, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, do you have a particular favorite item when it comes to Thanksgiving? You know, like that one thing that you always want to go to? Or, you know, again, if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, you know, maybe if there's like something else, you know, hell, even if it's just like a birthday or something. Although I know there's people who just don't celebrate holidays in general. And if that's the case, hey, you know, what's your favorite food or whatever? Feel free to comment below. I'd be interested to hear about it. Anyway,